Asking questions rather than giving solutions or information is key for effective trade fair meetings. Asking questions puts you in the driver's seat. Asking questions is the secret to guiding and leading trade fair meetings. It gives you control over the content and the timing of the meeting. Moreover, and maybe even more important, asking questions enables you to build trust both on a personal level as well as on a professional level. You totally qualify with your visitor. You show genuine interest in them and empathy for them. And on top of that, the relevant exploring questions you are asking make the visitor feel and know that you understand what you are talking about, that you are a professional. Welcome to Techniques for Asking Questions. Let's have a look at 3 techniques that make your conversations at trade fairs more effective. The first technique is the technique of active listening. Active listening is a powerful technique for effective communication. It involves absorbing the information someone verbally and non-verbally shares with you and reflecting back that you have listened to them through questions and your own body language. Through this behavior, you show that you are genuinely interested in what the other person has to say and that you are trying to understand him or her. You demonstrate that you are really listening. The technique of active listening helps to build rapport and establish trust. In any situation in which you are listening, you can use active listening. What does active listening do for you? Well, active listening proves your interest in the other, gets you more and more specific information, gives you a better understanding of what is said. It helps to establish connection with the other and it makes the other open up more. Now, how do you apply active listening? Well, focus, be there with the visitor and focus, avoid being distracted. Make eye contact. Look the other calmly in the eyes. Mind your body language. Take a calm, open and relaxed posture. Nod and hum. When the other speaks, make sure you time your nodding and humming well and do not overdo it. Parrot. Parrot the other, meaning repeat the last words of the other. And use silences. Use silences and drop silences intentionally. Ask questions. Well, this speaks for itself. Recap. Summarize or paraphrase the information the other has given. And lastly, reflect. Reflect the opinions and feelings of the other in what you say or in your own body language. Okay. So far for active listening. Now let's have a look at technique number 2. A technique that will help you a lot at trade fairs is a technique of open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are questions that start with words like what, why, how, where, when and who. Open-ended questions require more than just a simple yes or no for an answer. Open-ended questions allow for a wide range of possible responses and encourage the trade fair visitor to provide more and more detailed information, even thoughts, feelings and experiences, for instance. Open-ended questions can help to foster a deeper understanding of the other's perspective, and they can lead to more productive and engaging conversations. Using open-ended questions can be especially helpful to build rapport and establish trust with the visitor, or when you want to encourage him or her to share their ideas or opinions. They can be useful if you want to gather more information or learn more about a topic. An additional reason to use open-ended questions is that open-ended questions prevent you, as an exhibitor, from losing yourself in talking too much or too quickly about your product or service, which, before you know it, would turn you into a pushy salesperson that visitors instinctively turn away from, as they do not qualify you as a friend, leaving you empty-handed with no knowledge about the visitor. And a possible business opportunity goes lost. In practice, in the face-to-face reality of a trade fair meeting, some people find it difficult to use open-ended questions. While listening to the other, their minds may already be busy thinking about what to ask next, or they cannot come up with relevant next opened questions to what the visitor is telling them, obviously undermining the effectiveness of the conversation. To help you out with asking open-ended questions, we use the third technique, the technique of LSD. LSD can be understood as a useful technique for those who find it difficult to conduct business conversations that have a pleasant, natural flow. For those who find themselves challenged in face-to-face conversations as they cannot come up with the right questions, experience themselves an interrogator more than a pleasant person to have a conversation with, or they find it difficult to change topics in a conversation. LSD is an acronym that stands for listen to what the other says, summarize what the other has said, and dig into what the other has said. Ask for explanation, consequences, relevancy, and so forth. LSD is a great technique to help you really listen to others. Focus on what is being said, demonstrate that you are really listening and getting the visitor to open up and share information with you. Well, that's it for techniques for asking questions. I hope you have enjoyed it. As a next step, please download the text material with additional tips and explanation and use it to guide you in your trade fair preparation. Bye for now. Thank you for watching and good luck with your next trade fair.